How did it? Nigga.
How did it? My nigga.
DJ Quick in the building. It is the Rollout Show, the all-new Rollout Show, right here on Morris Media Live.kism, along with
the Poetess.
Along
Word
with
to the motherfucking 304. Y'all know
what? Oh, shit.
Right here. Y'all know I knew that shit.
He said, I ain't bougie.
Yeah,
know,
bougie.
right?
I'm bougie adjacent.
he bougie.
Your name? You're not gonna say? Okay. And Nikki Pam.
Nikki Pam in the building. Right now at the semi-round.
Well, actually, we have a phone call.
Okay, good.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Okay.
They're lucky.
The phone line is 323-293.
Clearly it's open.
3375.
It worked.
In the house with us
right now
is a West Coast legend.
Got legends in the
Newfound.
He been doing this thing since the 70s, actually, during the days of brass construction.
Yes.
He actually had a group called Disco Construction.
What the fuck?
And he founded the World Class Wrecking Crew.
Yes,
Y'all don't know about that.
Which had Michel'le, DJ Yella, Dr. Rock, Mona Lisa, and of course Dr. Dre.
Before they came out of Compton?
Yep.
Before they came out of Compton. I took them to Compton.
Yeah, get right up on that microphone.
I took them to Compton. They didn't know what Compton was.
What?
The fuck?
I
Where was
took
they
them to
from?
Compton, huh?
Where were they from?
They was from around the corner.
Piedmont.
Around the corner. They're from Gardena.
They wanted to be from Carson at first. You'd be surprised, man.
Really?
They fought me tooth and nail not to be from Compton.
Really?
It was a major issue. Oh, we can't be from Compton. What the fuck? Why not? Yo, you was a drum major for Compton High School.
I will push you out this motherfucker.
No shit. I'm telling you the
say
truth.
some shit like that.
I'm telling you the fucking truth, okay?
Tell the truth.
Yella was the drum major for Compton High School. Okay?
Okay.
The big baton and
Yeah,
the hat.
with the hat.
Yeah.
Yella? Well,
Yella
I'm not
was?
surprised. I mean, that's Yella.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, how you gonna not be from Compton? Okay? And we created a legacy. We got me, Dre, Dre, Quick, Kendrick Lamar, and Second to None. We some bad motherfuckers out of Centennial. Shit.
That's right.
Centennial wasn't no joke back in the
Centennial.
day. That wasn't no joke high school back in the day. They said, like, Compton wasn't no joke, but Centennial?
was a big-
Because there was a lot of Samoans at Centennial.
We used to
We had
play
a few.
them.
Yeah,
Used to have a few.
Yeah, the few.
Well, we got a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling
Keep
from?
calling.
B-Hova 34, calling out of Dallas.
Hey,
B-Hova 34, what it do?
Jeez.
I just want to say I'm proud of y'all. I'm glad to see y'all back on the air. Speedy,
Yeah.
you're doing a very good job, man.
Thank
I'm
you,
very proud of you. Kente, good to see you. Good to get to know you.
Appreciate it, man.
Pam,
Yes, baby.
we love to see you. We love all the juice and we love all the gossip.
Oh, thank you so much.
Somebody
my
paying
uncle.
this nigga.
That's
I
my
have
uncle.
one question, and we all watching the chat room.
Uh-oh.
What's the beef with Corey? Like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, that's for
This
another
is
show.
the
We'll get to that, though.
time.
No,
for
you
that.
know what? I'm going to address it, and this is my last time addressing it.
Thank
Corey is under the impression somehow that I took money from him. I have not taken anything from Corey. And that's what I'm going to end it at. I've built this studio on hard work. Whatever information Corey has been getting, that Corey has, is incorrect. It is totally false. And everybody, except for Kente at this table, has known me. Lonzo has known me for over 20 years. And you've never heard of me stealing anything. So my integrity, my name in this business is good. And Corey, keep on. That's all I can say.
My name
Corey,
is my
keep
name.
on. So it's not true. So don't call my show asking me about this no more because they're lies.
Yes, ma'am.
Shit. You don't need to say no more than that. That nigga said, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to hang up now. All right, Lonzo, you don't know. A nigga called in and said, yeah, I love the show, nigga, but why this nigga smile all the goddamn time?
Smiling. This comedian smiling all the time.
That's how you know motherfucker mad. He got to find something wrong.
Right.
Got to find something
Why
wrong.
your chain on backwards, nigga? How you know it's on
Yeah,
backwards?
but, nigga, I know inside out chain when I see one.
Alonzo in the building. All right, so you know we're going to get to this shit.
Yeah,
Did you
come
wear
on with it,
shiny
come on.
suits and
Okay.
makeup?
I wore shiny suits. I wore a little eyeliner. Occasionally, depending on what the album cover was, was about, I might have put a little lip gloss on, but I washed my goddamn face.
Not lip gloss.
You wiped your shoes after the
I
photo
washed
shoot.
that shit off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the curl was real.
But the curl was mine. I had a little bit of a weave in the back though.
What? They had weave back there?
Hell, it was
Oh, yeah, they did.
it was a cheap Chinese shit.
You had Jerry curl
The
weave?
shit would pop up in the back at night. You sleep in the morning, it's like chicken and shit,
Like
chicken
a ducktail.
breast.
Like
Like
a
a ducktail, like that. You walk around and have your hair pointing around and shit. I cut this shit out of my head. But I tell people, Y'all forget this was the motherfucking 80s.
Yeah, look at Soul Train.
Yeah.
This was motherfucking 80s, okay?
So World Class Wrecking Crew, what was the like? Damn, we at the top. What was the peak? What the song was?
I never forget
That wasn't even World Class Wrecking Crew was not together when that song came out.
Oh no.
Oh, was it?
We have never performed that record together at one time collectively. Michel'le, Dre, never happened.
Wow.
Well, tell
We
us
broke
how
up before
you met Dre and how he ended up
Did
getting
you know
into-
you was at the house?
I was there, but not the people watching. I did used to when I first.
Trying to act brand new. So tell us how you.
You know, you was in the kitchen, quit playing.
making them damn tacos and
Well,
shit.
I was. No, but I know. I remember when I first came out here, you were one of the first people that I did meet,
Right.
and your place was the gathering spot for everybody. You would
Everybody.
have barbecues every weekend.
Yeah.
But for those who weren't there,
Y'all wasn't there because most of the city was most of the time. I actually met Dre. I came in contact with Dre for the first time at my club, Eve After Dark, with the teen night.
That was
club.
your club?
That was my
Was
club.
that your club?
When I tell you,
remember that
Eve After
club.
Dark was the bruh. You could, if you missed it, all the other clubs, go to Eve After Dark. Somebody gonna go home with you.
Yes.
Somebody gonna go home with you?
Yeah, she gonna go home with. They
So-
gonna take a deal.
Eazy and at that time, Eric came to the club trying to get in. I'm downstairs,
this is
and they both got on, tennis shoes and jeans, whatever. Nah, 'cause
Compton
back,
shit.
Back Compton shit, right? They Compton casual,
Yeah.
okay? But at that time, to get to any club, every club had a dress code.
No tennis shoes.
Even my
no baseball hats.
no tennis shoes, no baseball hats, no t-shirts.
No t-shirts,
okay?
yeah.
So everybody at the club, including me, was dressed like Morris Day, little skinny ties. I wore a
Okay.
suit
Yeah,
to work
that was
every
me.
week. I wore a suit to
Shoulder
the team
pads.
club
Crayons.
every week. Crayons was coming in.
Shoulder pads.
Baggy pants, because Morris needed his ballroom. Okay? And I told him, y'all, Dre told me who he was. Okay, man, when you come back dressed right, I'll let you in. So a couple weeks later, Dre came back in dressed properly. Okay? But Eazy still didn't do like I told him. So I let Dre in. Eazy says, "What about me?" I said, "Fuck you! You didn't do like I told you. You can sit your ass outside." So me and Eazy had a little battle of words. He called me a Jerry curl wearing motherfucker of all shit.
And he had one.
He got one.
Right.
Okay. And so Dre,
Two Juicy Brothers.
yeah, Dre went upstairs, got on the turntables, and I tell people this day, I know I'm old, but I don't have Alzheimer's yet. I don't know how his ass got on the turntables.
he told me
Right.
that a fight broke out in the club.
At Even After Dark.
And
Yep.
during the fray, he went up and got on the turntables and started spinning. That was his.
He like that could have happened. That
Yeah,
coulda
you was doing your eyeliner then. Don't worry about it.
That was pre-eyeliner. I was actually probably in the office getting laid. But
You was getting it like that?
Of course, he was
Lonzo, man.
Alonzo.
They said I'm a Lonzo,
World class
man.
wrecking
Dude.
crew.
See, you understand, man. Where did you go to high school?
I was Centennial.
Okay, Centennial. I went
In
to Lennox.
Gardena.
I went to Lennox. So when you hear niggas getting it like that, you go,
Dude.
nigga, how can I live through you?
Dude, I'm in the office, man. I'm, pounding in the office. Might knock on the door. Hey, I'm busy. Okay, Lonzo got company. It was like that,
Really?
okay?
All the time.
Your shirt.
Most of the time.
Your shirt.
What about
okay,
my
you
shirt?
got what's his name? Dodo from
This
on
is
your
this is
Dude who
This
played
is the
him.
guy
Dude
who
who played-
played.
That's Corey
Actually,
Willis. That's the dude who played
the
him.
Straight Outta Compton movie hits theaters today, and
Right now.
Alonzo's character is portrayed in the movie, and it's hysterical because you're funny. I love interviewing.
Could
you.
any
You
of
are
that been
so
true
hysterical.
about you? Could any of that been true?
understand
The
this.
Jerry curl was true.
Understand it. Jerry curl.
Eyeliner.
So you hated rap?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, this is the part that's fucked up.
Okay.
The Jerry curl was me.
That's it.
The shirt was probably me. I got shirts like that right now. Okay. I'm a shirt motherfucker. Okay, that's one of my things. I'm old school. Usually my shirts match my shoes. That's how we did it back in the day, and I still do. It's part of my
Lady.
fucking DNA. Okay, okay.
Till you leave this what,
I
motherfucker?
got 40, 50 pair of shoes and about 1,000 shirts, and them motherfuckers be trying to match them up. But the actual incident, now the essence of the conversation is me.
Okay.
But the conversation never happened. You follow me?
Okay.
Now, if I came at you back then, I would come at you like that, motherfucker. This is my shit. Do like the fuck I tell you, or get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Okay. But I never did that.
Okay.
But that was the Hollywood part of it.
That was the Hollywood
Yes,
part.
yes.
Okay.
Embellished.
And
They
hey,
scripted
man,
up.
look, Mike told me, man, why ain't you mad? Nigga, I'm not mad. Nigga, they made me a goddamn star. I'm happy in a motherfucker.
Right,
Okay.
right.
My book will be out Tuesday. Shit.
All right, so they let him in the Eve After Dark, which was, I mean, it's one of the ghetto, but it was ghetto cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you got in, it was big booty bitch.
So Dre got on stage.
They got on stage.
And then was he
You said
your
no Ice Cube or
No. The Ice Cube might have been 11 then.
Yeah.
really?
Dre's way younger than that.
Ice Cube, Dre is 50. Ice Cube might be 44, 45. So if Dre was 16, Ice Cube was 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't coming.
He was still in the tray.
So from that night on, did you put him on? Is that when you put him on?
We were making these records called bootlegs. Bootleg. We was making these 12-inch mixes, and I put him on. Well, actually, my boy Unknown put him on his team to make records for him, and he and Unknown had a misunderstanding. It seemed like he had a lot of misunderstandings about
Now
the
that you
money,
think about it.
about the money, and he joined my team later on. Then he came into the crew full fledged.
So it's full fledged. Now, how'd you become the world class wrecking crew?
My company, my promotion company, was called Disco Construction after Brass Construction.
And you started with Roger.
Me and Roger Clayton from Uncle Jam's Army, rest in peace.
Yes.
Me and that nigga right there,
Hustle.
we was the nitro and glycerin of all this shit.
Yeah.
I can
We was the
imagine.
nitro and the glycerin of all of this shit. We spent 30 some odd years just antagonizing and one-upping each other. And that's how all this shit got started. Because when we started together, I was Roger's first DJ for Uncle Jam's Army. We was doing Alpine Village together. Again, this is
I was there.
I used to ditch.
This is in
I
my-
used to ditch and go there.
This is in my book.
Or sneak out.
We talk about this in the book, how we
there.
started together, and we both worked at Record Shack together. Record Shack was a local distributor that sold records, and Roger and I both were salesmen on the phone. Okay? But at one time, I was in the sales room. Roger was in and I was in the warehouse. Roger was in the sales room. I was about to quit, and the guy asked me to stay. So I took the job in the sales room, but they fired Roger and gave me Roger's shit. Okay, so Roger.
That's where the one-up started.
That's where the shit started. Okay, Roger thought I was in on the shit. Now, I don't know nothing about this. This white boy told me to come to work Monday.
Yeah.
I'd be in the sales room. I'm thinking your ass sitting next to me, and nigga, I got your desk. Okay, I got your desk, your phone, your chair, everything.
This your eyeliner? Yeah, I'm gonna use this.
And the first phone call I got Monday morning was Roger.
He like, nigga, why you answering my phone?
Nigga, what happened? Oh, the white man played this. Oh, nigga, fuck you, man. You took my job. I didn't take your job, nigga. He gave it to me.
But do you want anybody's record?
Okay. But he came back. Roger came back to the company later on, and we started hooked up again. And then he had the idea to start doing Alpine.
Now, Alpine Village, because y'all from Oakland, the fact that, because it's near Carson.
It's in
and
Torrance.
Torrance, Carson, but most motherfuckers don't go. But when we heard y'all was there, it was like, me and my boy was like,
190th in
nigga, we got
Vermont.
to take the chance, but we got to take back streets. And it wasn't no navigation or that shit,
Yeah.
nigga. You just had to figure out, okay, I'm not going to get on the main street,
Right.
take the back street. And then when Carson
190th in Vermont.
sheriffs found out about it, that we were all there, that because the motherfuckers popping, they would wait. So when you pull out, they pulling niggas over. So I was like, nigga, we can't stay to closing.
Right.
We got to get out of here before this shit closed. Cause
Right.
motherfucking sheriff's gonna be out there waiting. But Alpine Village,
That was off the chain.
Yeah.
off the fucking chain.
Alpine Village, we did.
Harvard College, weren't you?
We did Harvard
College.
College.
And then when he decided to do the sports arena, which we were like, nigga, how
I
you
was
gonna do the
there.
sports arena? And he did Uncle Jam's Army, and it wasn't no. It was just a DJ and a gang of
Speakers.
19, 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Damn.
And me.
Yeah.
So when did stuff start to go bad with Dre in the group, or when? Because you had a few transformations with the World Class Wrecking Crew.
We
People
had
were in
one-
and out of the crew.
We had some of everybody in the Wrecking Crew. Battle Cat been a Wrecking Crew member.
Battle
Richie
Cat
Redd
is one of our best producers on
Ma-
the West Coast.
started right in my studio. Most people don't know that. People think I just had Dre. Battle Cat was right behind Dre. Borrowed my 1200, my SP 1200 drum machine, my turntables, going to do sessions. I mean, Battle Cat kind of slipped in right behind Dre, and moved on and started doing his own thing. It was all we had, because we were so new at what we were doing. nobody knew what the fuck they was doing. Okay, I'm out there, blind leading the blind, but I'm playing like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, nigga, I got this covered. But I'm a promoter. I'm not a record person. I don't know about publishing and writers' rights and shit like that. So when I got a check, nigga, here your cut, here go my cut. Nigga.
What was the most you got at one time?
Like 25 G's. But that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
That's like.
What'd you buy?
Huh? Some activator.
Give me 2 cases. 2 cases of activator, please. Nigga ain't never bought 2 cases. Let me get 2 cases last time.
Better back into that Jerry curl weed. Let me get that good Jerry curl weed.
Actually, I bought some Good Fred oil.
Man,
oh my
get the fuck out of here. See, you from LA.
See?
Motherfucker, Good Fred oil was like the motor oil for your hair.
Yeah,
right.
It was.
This shit, you could wash it all you want, it ain't coming out.
My
Right.
daddy would make me go.
And it was heavy, and the pump, you had to.
Yeah.
It's true.
It was like 40 weight.
Yeah. And you know how it's supposed to mist out? That motherfucker would go like somebody spitting on your hair. Nigga.
You the rubbing something. You the
It was
rubbing
thick.
motherfucker, boy.
Yeah.
Man,
But I tell you what, though,
Good Fred oil.
one problem with Good Fred oil. What was the problem with Good Fred oil?
Fuck up your shirts.
No. It was
And your pillowcase.
No, that too. But it turns
Turn your
shit
hair red.
The summertime.
Turn your hair
That's
red.
why y'all
Your
niggas
shit,
had the red
your
Jerry
shit be
curls.
blind. Your
Yeah, I
shit be
didn't know
blind
that.
as fuck. Come on.
And I didn't know that to the middle of the
Everybody
summer.
blind.
And
Yeah.
my shit, they said, your hair turned red. I was like, bitch, whatever. Nigga, Good Fred.
We have a phone call.
Fuck your shirt.
Caller,
up.
what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is J2 and I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
What it
Hey,
do?
Jay.
H-Town in the building.
What it do? What you want to know?
Man, first of all, I want to say I love the show.
Thank you.
I appreciate all the hard work y'all doing for the show.
You don't want to get cussed out.
Here it come.
You heard
Yeah, I
the
know.
first call.
No, I
It's
ain't
about to.
gonna say nothing. Nah, I just want to say this, man. Lonzo,
Yes, sir.
man, shout out to you. You're a West Coast legend and
That's right.
icon. And I've always wanted to hear your story, man. And I'm just enjoying listening to all the stories you telling. And about
This sound like
the
Battle
South and the
Cat.
West
Don't he sound like Battle Cat? That's the first thing that came to my mind when you said that.
Is this cat?
No, it's not. No,
Okay.
it's not.
Boy, you sound just like Battle Cat.
He said, no, it ain't me. It ain't me.
Why would it be me?
I'm just a loyal hip-hop fan, man.
Thank you,
Right on,
brother.
Doc. Appreciate
Glad
it.
to hear these stories coming from the West Coast side. And I think what y'all should do, y'all should change it from Freaky Friday to Flashback Friday, and every Friday y'all have like an old school West Coast legend.
There it is. Nigga, thanks for programming the show for us. Nigga came in and started programming.
Hey.
This what you niggas need to do.
Get that nigga off the DJ out there.
Hey, nigga, that's me.
Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
I'm battle back.
Battle back.
Battle back.
No, Lonzo is a legend, and I always enjoy chopping it up with him because he's hilarious. He has some funny stories, and the story that you told me when you left Eazy E outside, you was like, "Nigga, your Jerry curl too dry. Put some action."
Holler back. Get some Good Fred on. Holler back at me, nigga, please. Fuck you, motherfucker.
So you guys were never like really cool then.
You know what? That's the crazy part. When after everybody blew up, Eazy was the only one came around to the house after everybody left.
Oh, wow.
Eazy was at my house maybe about 6 weeks before he died. Okay, Eazy would come by. Of all the cats that I worked with, Eazy was the only one that would call me up. Hey man, we got a problem over at Compton. Could you come by and see what's happening? I go by at that time, talk to Omar, the mayor, and find out what the problem was. Go back, talk to Ruthless. I get a check or come up with the negotiation points and go back there and handle the shit for him. And he was the only one.
Did you give him all the money in the check?
All the money in the check.
Yeah, keep
They
that.
gave me 2 checks, man. That was cool. But I tell you what, though. No. But seriously, one time when true story, when DJ Train died, okay, I think Jerry Heller
Was
called me.
he Ren's DJ?
No, he was JJ Fast DJ.
Oh, okay.
When DJ, his whole family got burnt up.
Wow.
Okay, in a fire in Compton, and Jerry Heller and Eazy called me up there, man, and said, man, take this to the family. Just a pile of money. It's like $1,000, whatever. Take $250 for yourself. Give the rest to the family. And that's what I did.
You peeled off the 250?
Peeled one pocket over here.
Make sure you don't grab that pocket.
Right.
But a lot of people don't know. They have this perception of Eazy, the public perception, but he really was a cool dude. I mean, he was real. He was giving. One thing I remember about Eazy is that it was hard for him to tell anybody no.
Right. You know what's really was crazy, and I think in my book I say this is probably one of the reasons why I wrote my book, is because one, I need to tell my story, and two, people forget these guys were characters.
Yeah.
You know, even today, I did an interview with another radio station, and a young girl was on the station, and we were talking off the air, and she said, "They're not gangsters." I said, "No, they're not gangsters. They was characters."
But Eazy was street,
Eazy
right?
was street,
Yeah.
but he wasn't gang
Okay, then that
bang.
makes
He wasn't
sense.
banging.
We
Okay.
saw the premiere. That makes sense now because that's what I got from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That they were soft. They was cool.
Right.
And they did give that about Eazy in that first scene that this is who he is, and everybody else was they got jokes. They're gonna be this that and the other, but the persona, and I think that's why America, when you saw here come this Straight Outta Compton, we got to get some security at the theater. No, you don't.
No,
Not
you
for this
don't.
movie.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
It's music.
It's a big ass music video with some stories in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's a big ass music video with some stories in it. You need about the same amount of security as you did for Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
right.
And you're right, and I definitely got that from the movie that these guys were characters.
right. But people don't get that.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
part. That's the part that has kind of undermined the ghetto, the hood. Okay, because folks think because as we all know, hip hop is based on keeping it real, and nobody really vets the artist.
Yeah,
If you say you are that, I'm gonna take your word for
Yeah,
it.
that you used to
Okay.
kill and rob
Right,
and steal.
One of Ice Cube's first lyrics, nigga fresh out the penitentiary. Nigga, you ain't never been to jail.
Yeah, but that was like back in hip hop before gangster rap just took
Well, see-
over. They had the funny, you had all kind of it, so you could get all of that, so you could be a full fledged.
He may
rapper
not
and
have
be
come
gangster.
from that, but he's been around that. I mean, he's
He went
Yeah.
to Taft High School.
but still,
Got
he
busted, Tad,
lived
man.
in
He
South
He
Central
did get
LA.
busted.
So he was. If you live in LA, even me, I'm familiar with everything that Cube is talking about. So he witnessed it. He lived it. He doesn't
Oh, I didn't say he
necessarily
didn't do
have
it.
to be a thug or be of it.
But the
But what he
audience,
thought he was.
yeah, but
Right.
the audience
He
thinks
was reporting the stories that he saw
And he tell you,
in
he's a
his
reporter.
neighborhood.
He's a
Yes.
reporter.
See,
I
people
don't think. Well, I don't know. I
People
can't
don't
say
people don't hear the reporter part.
Yeah, that's
people don't
true.
hear that. All they see
No.
is because understand this. Go back to any N.W.A. album, and they dress like us.
Yeah.
Regular T-shirts, hats. One nigga got on the goddamn Pepe Le Pew tam. Okay, look at it. Look again. Nigga got on the Pepe Le Pew motherfucking
Little beret.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. So that ain't as a nigga. That
Lonzo.
ain't what one homeboy said. That ain't gangster. That ain't gangster. Okay.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew ain't never been gangster. He trying to get laid. Okay.
Say that word one more motherfucker.
Pepe Le Pew, motherfucker. You got to watch your cartoons, man. This is
I will
cartoon
not.
history. This is cartoon
I
history.
like it, Lonzo. Yeah, that's that history I know about.
Pepe Le Pew was chasing the goddamn black cat trying to get
Yeah.
laid. Trying to get some-
Tell me
Well,
this.
he was actually
Do
taking the
you
pussy.
feel that Jerry Heller was misportrayed in the movie?
Woo shit.
Here we go now. Let me get my pen out.
Understand this. Okay. And I say this, I got to hate to. I ain't want to be a shameless promoter, but my book will come out Tuesday.
What's the
I
name
say
of the
this in
book?
my
What's the name
What's
of
the name of the book?
Plug
It's called Not Without Alonzo. Think about it.
N.W.A.
N.W.A.
Wow.
Not Without Alonzo.
I like
that.
The history of West Coast hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Probably handwritten on the book.
Yeah.
Not without
In crayon, in crayon. Yeah.
with an eyeliner. Don't smear the cover.
So, so do you think Jerry was treated unfairly?
And this is the part, I need a little time on this right here, okay? This is the part that people don't understand. If I give you a contract, okay, and this is what you saw
Every
in the,
day.
what you saw in the
Industry-wide.
movie, what you saw in the movie was typical record business 101.
It was, I
okay?
know.
Still is.
Whether
sometimes.
whether you give whether it's coming from Jerry Heller or anybody else, they'll give you a contract with a check on top of it. Your ass don't see them 44 pages, okay? Asking you for your name, your likeness, your copyrights, all your
You gotta
other
pay it
shit.
back.
Okay, how much you got to pay back? All you see is a check, your name, and them zeros. Okay, and your mind goes shopping.
And you never seen that.
Mine goes
Your
shopping.
mind,
Speedy.
your mind goes
Speedy's
shopping.
already at
The
the
contracts
mall.
out of sign.
Okay, your mind going shopping.
ain't became
okay?
shit.
And what they do what they'll do to you in real life, they'll tell you, well, you say, well, let me get a lawyer to read the contract. Well, I tell you what, if you we'll go ahead, take the contract. It may take about 30 to 60 days for this
Check the
contract,
yeah.
to get recut because this period, blah 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 blah. And you 60 days, I'll be out my house. I'll be homeless by then. My fucking Jericho be dry as fuck.
70,000.
So,
Jerry Kirby.
Jericho dry the motherfucker. People be turned off and shit. So you don't think business. You start thinking
I need
civilian.
that money, yeah.
And your ego kicks in. Okay, I get 100,000, 50,000, 75,000. What I can do with this money? more robberies have been committed on paper than ever with a pistol.
Right.
That's true. I know.
Okay.
I've been
The
robbed.
record industry is gangster.
Okay.
Yeah.
All they did, all they do is, they ask you for this. Okay. If I ask you for your phone, you give me your phone right now.
Yeah.
You can't call the police and tell them the damn thing. I asked you for it, she gave it to me.
Yeah.
And that's the game.
She signed the
okay?
contract.
I asked you, Prince. I asked you for your name, Prince Roger Nelson. You gave it to me. So now, when you mad at me, you can't even use your own fucking
The
name.
Right.
That's true.
That's your real name, other than a regular contract buying some shit. You can't use it to perform with. So you got to put a fucking symbol on your face until this contract is expired.
Mm-hmm.
So when this happens, when I said all that to say this: if I ask you for a 20% of everything you do and you give it to me, I didn't fuck you. You just gave me what I asked for.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, I do. My understanding is that there was multiple percentages being taken. He was representing Ruthless, 20%. When Eazy got his cut, 20%. When Ruthless played Yella, Dre, and Ren, 2020. So he was getting actually more money than they were individually.
How you get
This
more
is
than
what I was
100%?
heard, okay. But I was. This is honestly God
It
truth.
happens.
No. I'm not even trying to plug my book right now. I was going over a chapter this morning, and I was thinking about my CBS deal. My CBS deal, I got the deal on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry was in the wings, wanting to be my manager. I said, hold on. I did the deal with my lawyer, saved myself $20,000. Okay, and after the production costs, after the money that was left over, when I paid Dre, Yella, and Shakespeare, it was only $15,000 a piece. Okay, and that was even after I had saved the $20,000 from not having a manager. If I had a manager, he would have got $100,000 off the top.
Wow.
He would have got more money than they would have individually.
Yeah.
Okay, he'd have got 20.
Record business.
Okay,
Yep.
so
we have a call.
Go
Let's
ahead.
take a call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Dr. Dre.
Laylaw.
Who this?
I'm Laylaw from N.W.A.
Laylaw, what's up, buddy?
What's up, fam?
What it do? I don't know.
This nigga right here.
Laylaw is also an original member of N.W.A. too
Yeah.
from back in the day.
Oh, you talked about it. Okay.
What's up, Laylaw?
And you don't know this
Yeah,
shit. You
just call
from
in
here.
and support Lonzo, man.
Much love, Law.
fam.
Much love,
How
baby.
you doing, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. You know, Laylaw, I met Laylaw at Michel'le,
At where?
Yeah.
Michel'le Records. He was trying to
That
start.
was in the movie too.
He had his record company, Rolex Records, okay? And he says, hey, man, what's happening? I told him who I was, came to the house. The nigga jailed like it was like peanut butter and jelly with no problem, okay?
Yeah.
He came to the house, and he and Eazy hooked up. Now, I didn't know some shit was going down at that time. I should have got my cut, but
Yeah,
niggas was working on some other shit
shit
other than records. But it's all good, though.
Now, Laylaw, have you saw the movie? I'm pretty sure you have.
He was at the...
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you think, my brother?
It's a version of what happened.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they said that 100 movies can come out about
Yeah.
N.W.A.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Lonzo's story is unique to Lonzo, and it's an interesting story, just as well as DOC has a story, Michel'le has a story. You know what I mean? Ren has a story, and of course, I'm the only person that had multiple contracts with Ruthless. I'm the only person, multiple artists. Right, I was there as a writer as well, so it's just like Lonzo. I'm right behind Lonzo. My book is coming out as well. It's coming. My shit is called Boys in the Hood, but I call it Support Lonzo. I mean, I want everybody to know how important Lonzo was to everything.
Yes.
He don't get the credit or the respect. Everybody calls it the Ruthless family tree. In my book, I refer to it as the Crew Cut family tree
Okay.
because we all come from Crew Cut.
So, Laylaw,
I
tell
wasn't signed to Lonzo, but they all came from Crew Cut. And, you know what I'm saying? I got in from my city and my talent, whatever.
So, Laylaw, tell everybody how you got involved with. Lonzo told us how you got involved with him, but how did you get involved with N.W.A.?
It wasn't an N.W.A. It was just a bunch of niggas just hanging out in Lonzo house.
Niggas mad.
You know what I'm saying? Lonzo doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. Eazy doing his thing. And we recorded at Lonzo house. Eazy used to meet me over there. For me and Eazy to have our transactions. And I was making music. And Eazy kind of, not so much how the movie says it, he kind of ended up on that song with the guys not wanting it. And it kind of just was an indirect thing that happened. It was no master plan. It wasn't like everybody set up and said, let's
change the world.
That shit didn't happen like that. You know, it just was something that happened. The real story to me is so beautiful of a story. I wish they could have captured it in film. I mean, selling records out the trunk and how it really happened. But I understand they had to like encapsulate all those years into one thing, and I like the movie. It's just like I said, it's a version of what happened, and I understand, you know, that they had to do what they had to do in that movie. But
I'll say this from watching it and being here in LA, born and raised, I understood the end when it showed all the different branches from you got, and I guess I'll say from Lonzo, from you, because without you don't have Dre, you don't have all the other things that go with it, Cube, and then from that you don't get the Beat headphones, you don't get all the movies. So it's to me, I enjoyed it from that standpoint. That wow, this shit from these brothers just thinking outside the box. You got all that.
Good, but it's just too big of a story to
tell
for 2 hours. Yeah.
It's actually a miniseries, man. It should be a miniseries, like The Wire or some shit.
Movies.
You know,
Wow. You know what?
Yeah.
no shit.
You might be right. They could still do that, honestly.
I mean, you know, if you actually, if somebody at HBO or Showtime
They can do
really
it.
want to have a hell of a series, that would be a hell of a series, starting with Lonzo, of course, and
a curl,
and showing how this shit evolved and it changed. And because I was the one, I was taught by other people. People had put input into Lonzo to help him get what he did. You know, do what I did.
You can call it a series, not without Alonzo.
Not without Alonzo. Okay.
Lonzo allowed me to come around, and like you said, I gelled with everybody, but they let me be part of the Wrecking Crew days. I mean, Lonzo took me to San Diego when they did a big concert with I think it was Rick James and all them people like that, man.
Hilarious.
People don't realize that Wrecking Crew, when we first stepped on the set, we were the only rap group on the bill.
We actually have another member of your crew coming
Clientele?
today. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Clientele.
We were the only rap groups on the bill. We couldn't walk out there in tennis shoes and tattoos.
It was world class Wrecking Crew. It was I think it was Barcades. It was Surreal. It was Alonzo O'Neal, Alexander O'Neal. I mean, y'all wasn't the only rappers on the thing.
Well, we had we might have had Rappin' Duke.
We're gonna. Thanks for calling, Law. We actually want you to come by when you get a chance and come hang out with us.
Without a doubt, you know I will.
Okay.
Good looking out.
Take care, Ron. Good luck with the book.
All right, much love, Law.
Thank you. We're gonna take a quick break. You're listening to.
Hold on, nigga. We get
The
the DJ
Roll
get
Out
together.
Show.
Hold up.
ain't ready.
Don't do it yet. Hold on.
Should have had it queued
Yeah,
up.
you should have had it. queued up.
She don't cue me when she about to
Here,
play
Doc.
something.
It's funky enough. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Thank you, Poetess.
We'll be right back
Took your
after
job.
this, you guys.
Poetess, the new
Poetess
DJ.
is-
son of a